Welcome to this Let's Play of Death Road to Canada. I got this game in 2019 and played it a lot, and I decided to reset the game because we all need to get to Canada, and it should be fair that we start from the beginning in our trip going to Canada. As my papa would say, let us get a road on the show. So I rolled a random dice, and the character that we are starting with, we are going to be starting with Nori. And we are also going to be starting with Megane. Now, Nori, as you can see by the perks and the traits, is going to be our fighter. He can dish it out, but he starts with less health. Megane, we're going to start with some health supplies, which is nice, thanks to healthcare. The Oblivious trait, you'll see. Game mode, we are going to be playing on Familiar Characters Road. That way, the characters that we made will show up, so even though you didn't get picked to start, you may find you down the road. Let's go. Nori hears rumors that Canada is a safe place, free from the threat of zombies. With nothing to gain from waiting around Florida, he decides to brave the death road and travel north. Let's hit the road. Start the journey, the group decides to grab some supplies from a nearby location. In order to survive the death road, you'll need to hoard as many supplies as you can. You will also need to find ways to train and grow your team. We can choose from a quiet hotel, a quiet factory, or a Y'all Mart. Given these choices, I'm going to start with the Y'all Mart, because you could find a good balance of items here. The group spots an abandoned Y'all Mart off in the distance. It looks like it's been looted, but maybe there's some untouched loot inside. Your zombie forecast is swarm size mild, aggression sluggish, current time is near noon. Zombies get even crazier when it's nighttime. It's one of those zombie games. Mild and sluggish means we're not going to be facing many zombies, and they're not going to be really chasing after us. Okay, here's the equipment menu, where we can wield a weapon and carry some items. Since it's noon and I doubt we're going to be here after nighttime, I'm going to leave the flashlights in our inventory. And Megane starts with a piece of rebar, and Nori just has his magnificent fists. Trying to remember in vain how to pick up a grocery cart. Yep, all sorts of things here. Bullets. See if we can find a better weapon for Megane. Some food. Food is very important. A health pack. I'm trying to remember how you pick up items as I'm pressing all the keys on my gamepad. I can't remember how to pick up stuff. It'll come back to me. There are side rooms with loot and The only problem here is it's a tight enclosed space. I think my problem is Nori can't pick anything up because of the whole bruiser thing. So I'm going to swap characters to Megane to see if I can pick something up. That's switching items, come on. Pick something up, please. I am the worst Let's Player ever. You can keep busting open the crates, they mostly don't have anything in them. From what I remember. There was... Okay. I do have a gun, but we want to save... We really want to save our bullets. So we switch back. And we stick various things to death. And yes, we are checking toilets. This is a game that rewards you for checking toilets. Looks like there is no toilet loot. Let's pretend that never happened. And off we go. See all of the loot that we collected. Food and gas we will constantly use up. At certain points we'll be using up our medical supplies, and of course we have ammo. We try to go without using our ammo as long as possible. The group sets up camp at the safest place they could find around, an abandoned mini-golf park. The group eats a decent meal, -4 food. 2 per person. In the morning, they find a golf ball and putter while searching the area. The group decides to play a quick game. Megane gets some needed exercise, her fitness stat increases, Nori gets tired of the game and loses the ball on purpose. Thank you very much. Our morale decreased. The group gets a rare, peaceful moment to relax on an apartment roof. There's time to talk, and someone reveals a lot about themselves. These are choose your fate moments, which happen in the car, where anything can happen, and like it says, choose your fate. At this juncture, we are going to reveal stats for either Nori or Megane, and I am a bit more curious about Nori's stats. Nori sucks at cars and healthcare. If we wanted to... The group reaches the city as it starts to rain. The drizzle seems to rile up the local zombies. Your zombie forecast is mild, irritated, and it's late afternoon. When diving into the city, the group discovers a restaurant or a lost safe house. Restaurant means food. Lost safe house usually means weapons. Not a lot of zombies, but they're going to be aggressive, and it's going to be a late afternoon, so let's... I'm going to a lost safe house, and I am going to give... You do not want to give both of your flashlights to people. You just need one flashlight. Oh, you can change this over and roll. I'm going to make Nori the leader again because I am no good with we're leaving the gun at home. We've got 2 slots to carry stuff in. And here's our stats. Our stats blow. And not sure about Megane's stats. Her medical is good. Mechanical, the car breaking down, I'm concerned about. Alright. Now, a smart person would have done a run-through of this game before. I'm going to give Megane that hammer, because it's better than a piece of rebar, but I'm going to hold on to that rebar. So, there is treasure in the toilet if the toilet seat is down. Let's pretend I didn't say that either. Notice how you don't get any XP for killing zombies. Lots of food. Oh, the oven's open. Yeah. You can find things in here with... Oh! I managed to pick up some furniture. Sweet. It's almost 5:30 and we still have not found the cigarettes. We're going to quit dawdling and actually go to the location we're supposed to go to. And Megane's getting tired. You can tell by the little sweat drops. See what happens if I pass her the meat cleaver. Is that going to be easier on her? Okay. And another open toilet. See, sometimes you can open the oven, sometimes you can't. A little bit more careful because it's only going to take one hit to kill me. Oh, it's a katana. I don't know if you're strong enough to wield that, but you can try. Up, there is gasoline in the toilet, and our NPCs will sometimes helpfully pick up stuff. Pick up these pipe bombs and probably ditch the rebar because pipe bombs are very nice items to have. I will slowly remember how to play this game, I swear. The freckling is a neat touch. We need to get the crap out of here. And the otaku katana snapped, because of course it did. The more damaged your car is, the harder it is to start it. Do we sleep, or do we tinker? Tinkering will draw the zombies. We could use mechanical skill. I say we tinker. And I know Nori is crap with it, but I don't know if Megane is, so let's try it. And Megane's mechanical is also crap, but it's less crap. Now we are tired. We are going to move slower and act slower in combat. Group finds a radio station. The broadcasting equipment is hooked up to a gas generator with a small amount of fuel left. There's enough power to get out one message to anyone that may hear it. Who should send the message? We are pretty good on gas, so I'm not going to siphon the generator. I think Nori should broadcast a message to the world. Nori repeatedly shrieks, "Cool it," into the microphone. After 11 of these shrieks, the radio equipment shorts out and the generator lights on fire. Nori's morale increases, Megane's morale sharply decreases. Outside of Canada, most of society and civilization has been destroyed. You can still find people engaging in trade, with preserved food being the new currency. You have 20 food left. The group runs into a trading camp. So we can access our trunk if we wanted to trade out. We can also do this in missions if we needed to. Food is decent, and hey, look, it's Soda. Hi, Soda. We can recruit Soda. We're gonna recruit Soda. Unfortunately, there is no, like, bare-chested wrestling attire. Yes, you can get flamethrowers in this game. Now, we can trade gas for food, and we don't really need either. Nori can rob him, which gives us a chance to get kicked out of the trader camp. We may do that on our way out, I'm not sure. In the top left, you can see that it's 13 days to Canada. We can also rob the weapon trader, if we wanted to. We could also trade her our good weapons for food, but all of our weapons suck right now, so... Just gonna wander around this mall, see who's here. If we wanted to buy some serious weaponry, we could trade most of our food for it. We can Okay, you can see that this is another Nori tells her to cool it option, but with exclamation points after it. We're gonna come back to the lady selling blunt weapons. We're gonna check and see who else is around this mall. I am very tempted to buy a turret. They do what you think they do. The green turret is more of a fire and forget, the red turret's kind of smarter. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, there's no penalty for hanging out and Nori has the ability to piss off many people, should he want to. The chainsaw is an amazing weapon, but it eats the gas, the same gas you use to power your car. Yep, sleeping trader, feed him a food, get an increase in one of your stats. That green turret is valuable, so I'm going to buy that green turret. I'm going to go outside and recruit Soda. It'll be nice because Soda is not going to have the tired penalty that Nori and Megane have. access the trunk. Okay, green turret was automatically put in the trunk. What does soda come with? Absolutely nothing. That's because we have two berserk big bruisers in the party. So, what happens if we tell the Blunt Master to cool it? That is pretty flippin' sweet. Wasn't there somebody else that we could tell off? No, wasn't the... I think it was the mechanic. Now that we're feeding 3 people, I don't want to spend money on food, but we're gonna say it, don't spray it. And that kicks us out of the camp. Oh hey, it's Robe! No goon left behind. The group gets confused when driving through a forest. They stop at a cabin to figure out where they are, but they get trapped by a roaming horde. Siege alert, there is no escape. So sieges mean we are fighting to get back to either our car or a different car. Our inventory transfers over, so don't worry about leaving your stuff behind. And everybody has to come with us. Oh, this is a staying alive siege. Some of them are a race through a tunnel to get to your car, but this is a we're in an area and we need to stay alive. The Mega Maul is an amazing weapon, and I am going to give it to Soda, because Soda is... Look at that strength. Look at that strength. That's amazing strength. It's morning, so we don't need a flashlight. Robe's cane is going to break. Actually, somebody should get the gun. Somebody who has good shoot should get the gun. I think I'm going to give Megane the gun. Give her the hammer as a backup. Right? And Nori will be my punchmans. So, let's do it. There's gonna be stuff in the house. Soon there are going to be a buttload of zombies in the house. And And we basically have to hold out till the timer runs up. Pick up that spare hammer. Pick up that spare screwdriver. Siege is over, we can now try to escape. Looks like we beat up all the zombies on the map. Yep, let's hit the road. Okay. Usually after you survive a horde event, you get to pick a reward that will do whatever you choose. I really want a morale boost. Our team is flagging. I would either pick mechanical or give Nori to mechanical, but I would rather have the morale boost, because things can go haywire if your morale is too low. We don't know Soda's medical stat, so we can't see what the increase is. We just know that it was increased. Nori is super happy. And we just earned our first Zombo point. We can unlock more traits and perks, we can level up traits and perks, we can also unlock other goodies, and I will be taking suggestions on what we should do with our Zombo point, and any more we should be earning. And we just lost all that morale we got. Fabulous. So Robe's trait, Explorer, lets us pick more places to look at the cost of more gas. We have a choice between a junkyard, a swarm department, and a factory rescue. The factory rescue in red is more dangerous, but the rewards are better, and we also have a chance to rescue a person who will join us. But we're full up, we can only have 4 people with us. I would rather go to the junkyard to see if we can get more gas. It's also possible that we could get a better car at the junkyard. We've got 4 people with us, so I'm going to put the gun back for now. Yeah, Robe's got a cane. We have to find something better for Robe. Let's go. We have a friend of dog on our team? Nope. See, if we had a friend of dog, we could perhaps get that dog to come join us. Making sure I've cleared the area. a wrench and a kitchen knife. A gun, which means we are going to pass off more of our items to people so we can pick up another gun and some more tasty food. We slowly remember how the controls work. The game is really good about making objects that you can interact with flash. Soda? Where did you go? And I think we are good to get going. We didn't get any gas, but that's alright. More food is good, more ammo is good. And our car is starting to smoke. Horseboy could come and join us. Friend of Dog perk would be more useful if we didn't have a bunch of party members. That way a dog could come with us. But again, we're full up. So we're gonna leave. Horseboy also has a terrible attitude, so. Group finds a gun range is empty and mostly picked clean of supplies. However, they find some shooting targets and a working pistol. Going to carefully train Megane. Who gets better at the shooty. And the car's out of gas. While trekking through the woods, the group gets pretty lost. If they keep going like this, they'll waste a lot of time. Nori climbs a tree to look around. Nori decides to climb a tree to get a better vantage point of the surrounding area. He climbs the tree with little effort. It's fun exercise. He spots something in the distance, and his morale increases. Oh no! Everybody got hurt from an ant attack. After a hard day of looking for a car, the group finds a camping spot. During the night they are attacked by ants and must leave without any sleep. We eat a decent meal. Soda rolls up his sleeves and starts tending to their wounds. I don't know why Megane is doing this, but whatever. And Soda has terrible medical. While walking along the outskirts of town, Soda spots a small sporting goods store. It's picked clean of loot. Thinking all is lost, Soda spots an old SUV in the back of the store. SUVs have crappy gas mileage and they're slow. They're also very durable and they break down slowly. Just don't bother taking it off jumps. Let's go! The group finds a cabin in the woods with no zombie in sight. It has a wood stove in it, but no wood. The group eats a decent meal. Go out and chop wood, or just go to sleep. We should go chop the wood. It is really hard work. Nori, go chop some wood. Everybody gets a morale boost. A sea of cards block the road ahead. The pileup is so bad there is no obvious way through. Nori could do aggressive off-roading. Soda could bench press the car. Robe could find a new route. Or we could abandon the car and walk. The option is there, how could you not pick it? Soda bench presses a ruined car. This accomplishes little for clearing the wreckage, and your car still has to be abandoned. Soda's morale increases and strength increases, but we've lost the SUV we just got. While walking, Soda doesn't notice a hole in his backpack. By the time he realizes this, there had been hours of opportunity for supplies to fall through. Ouch. The group spots a bakery van that is broken down on the side of the road. The van is irreparable, but the bread is moldy and inedible, but there are some sugary cakes that are still good. So we gorge ourselves on Twinkies. Megane spots a car parked in the middle of the road. They rush over to discover a car that looks suspiciously like the car they started their journey in. Megane takes the keys that she kept from the old car and sticks it into the ignition. It starts. Thanks for losing the medical supplies, Soda. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Police headquarters, gas station siege, or a fancy house. Or we could look for more locations by driving around some more and using up some gas. Police headquarters is going to be tough, but there are good weapons there. A fancy house, a variety of loot, and possibly some nice loot. Gas station siege, it's gas plus whatever else we find, but we also have to survive for X amount of time, and it's difficult. We have a fair amount of gas, so we could use Rogue's Explorer ability. And I think I will. Group takes more time to explore. They find some new locations. Commercial row, cabin with car, junkyard with car, or leave them be. I'm going to go with the cabin with car for food. And the zombies, there are lots of zombies and they're looking around for us. It is near noon, so no flashlight. Nori is going to stay behind and get some sleep. I'm going to put Robe in charge and try to keep Robe out of harm's way as much as possible. Rebar sucks. But I want you to get our spare pistol. Okay. And that ice cream truck is noticeably worse than our car. But it's also an ice cream truck. No, Megane, don't get eaten. Look at it. I'm gonna pick up the keys. Come on. There we go. And a medical supply for some lucky somebody. And now we are in an ice cream truck. Oh, Rocket. Nice to see a familiar face, but we've got 4 people. We've got 4 interesting people. Maybe next time, Rocket. Yeah, Rocket had a bad attitude. The group finds a large campsite that is occupied by a few carloads of other survivors. Camping with strangers is risky, but there's nowhere else to go. None are heading to Canada. We can camp with them, we can rob them and run, Nori can tell the camp to cool it, or he can drive off with no sleep. We're gonna tell the camp to cool it. Okay. Robe finds a magazine rack and decides to grab a magazine. We could upgrade our chute with American guns. Turnkey and good to go, I think, is mechanical. Cat video pictures, I think, might be morale, and giant parts monthly, I'm really guessing, is morale. I am going to go turnkey and good to go because we really need mechanical just in case anything happens to our car. Well, I can go to the police station or the bookstore. And I am leaning towards weapons, especially pipe bombs, so let's go to the police station. Nori is still going to sit this one out. And I think we are... I'm going to leave a gun behind because I want carrying space for all the nice loot we find. Plot last as is custom. You really shouldn't be bopping every zombie you see, as, like I said earlier, you don't get any XP for killing them. Take a quick look around, see what else there is. The zombies ain't doing nothing to me, I ain't doing nothing to zombies. And another toilet. And sometimes you just find assorted junk you don't need in containers. The Mega Mall is a marvelous weapon for Soda. If I was concerned that Soda would get himself killed, I would have taken it from him. However, he's got the strength to wield it, and watch him smack those zombies around. Clear path. Idiots saving the world coming through. Oh, and Megane broke her. It pays to do early looting, because when it starts counting down, we are going to have less opportunities to stock up like this. Okay, switch combat back to either now that Megane's got a golf club. One more house to go. He's doing stuff. It's Carl Wayne. I'm wondering, Bandit is an iffy perk, because there could be a point where Rogue runs off and steals everything. Oh, somewhere Soda picked up a shotgun. Very nice. So I'm going to switch the team lead to Megane. And recruit Rick Trimes. And sorry, Rogue, you're out. And we have the guy from Walking Dead with the serial numbers filed off. And he has a nice gun, but we're also going to give him a golf club. And just like in the series, he will not freaking shut up about his son. Occasionally you can loot things out of the payphones. Got some toilet loot to grab. We can change them to actively fighting in situations like this where I want to look around and I honestly can't remember how you get in there. I can probably break that down, but I don't see anything worth grabbing in there, so we'll visit the other bathroom. And here's the fabulous loot I was talking about. No. Yeah, I think Robe ended up with a better weapon, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, we've got Carl. I'm sorry, Rick. I see Oh, don't hit our own car. We could tell stories for morale, or we could eat some marshmallows. We should eat some marshmallows. It satisfies our food, and we even get some more food on it. We have 5 pipe bombs. We could get some more pipe bombs. Well, at least Megane's mechanical went up. And we've got a trader camp. Nightstick. Let's see if anybody wants some of our guns. That shotgun is precious. More pipe bombs. He's got his nice revolver. The Dolt 45. Was rope holding all of our ammo? I could have sworn we had more ammo than that. Oh, they're all stacked in the guns that I'm carrying. Here's somebody else that Nori could tell to cool it. Here is the swole old man. There we go. Rick has the option there to use some charm. This may look like a regular dumpster, but we could buy grenades and pipe bombs from whoever it is that's trapped in the dumpster. Yep, I just stole that person's food. I'm gonna have Sheriff use some charm. Oh no. Okay, we're asked to leave. We can't talk to the old man pumping iron anymore, but we don't have to leave the camp, so we can go down here. And Nori can tell him to cool it. And we get a really nice polearm for being a snot to that polearm trader. And you've probably noticed that if there are those 3 flashing exclamation points after a cool it or say it don't spray it response, you get better results. And a siege alert for the entire team. Gonna have Nori on that flashlight. Load up the adult 45. Name still kills me. We've got a Bardiche. But I don't want to use it in case somebody gets whacked. That would suck. Alright. Onward to our glorious deaths. Outskirts. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't get eaten. Don't get eaten. Don't get eaten. Oh, Nori, you're safe. Good. Oh, there's a house. There's a house. Let's get the house. Try to escape, and we're going to. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We did it. I think I would rather buff fitness for the group this time. Right, we cap out at 10 Zombo points before we have to go and spend some of them. Can shooting practice. The group camps out in a big field. Group eats a decent meal. They find a row of cans sitting on a wooden fence. Let's shoot the cans. Group gets some shooting practice by blasting the cans. A man in long johns runs onto the field with a pitchfork. My cans! My precious antique cans! Look what you done to them! Nori doesn't care, Soda doesn't care. We decrease morale. And let's do the Nelson laugh. We could recruit Mr. Not a Zombie. Who is clearly not a zombie. But we're full up. A man in makeshift armor, made from athletic gear, is standing guard in the middle of a narrow wooden bridge on the road. He's wearing boxing gloves, staring forward at the car, silent as he blocks the way past. We're almost out of gas, so we're gonna lose the car soon anyway. However, always take the option to cool it. And Nori can challenge him to a one-on-one fight. And we make it through. all our food and gas, plus half our ammo and our medical supplies. Soda says, cool it as last words. Oh, and it was indeed Soda's last words. We are in a bad way. Don't really need the rebar anymore. We're all in a bad way health-wise, which kind of sucks. I'm not liking this. I really am not liking this. And I've got to have the flashlight. So, that Raging Inferno, flashing one, is a special event. And it has always been my thing when special events pop up. Take them. Take off the pistol so the sheriff has all the ammo he can muster. Yeah, have a tire iron, whatever. And I need to see with a flashlight. Let's go. Why, if the house is on fire, did I bring a flashlight with me? Stealing your shotgun. And I'm dead. We need another pistol. Try not to walk in the fire. A Zombo point. At this point, we need to cut our losses. I say as I continue to scamper around the house, looking for items. Just have to find our way out of the house, and we'll be fine. No, no, don't be on fire, don't be on fire. Do you want to leave this location? Yes. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Well, got room in our party now. Rick Trimes meets a woman limping around with a crutch. One of her legs was wounded in a recent fall as she was getting away from zombies. be tried. And we're out of food. Sporting goods store or the hardware store? Leaning towards hardware store. I'm also going to live dangerously and go without a flashlight. This is going to be a grab and go. We could really use some food. Glorious food. Not gonna press my luck. I know better. I have to sleep. Or maybe I shouldn't have slept. And that is all for today. Hopefully, next time we can start with a different group of goons. And unfortunately, since some of these characters did meet their end, they're being removed from the roster. There is a way to delete characters, but I will figure out how to do that later, and I will see y'all next time.